My name is David Jackson, better known as DJ O.G.ONE. I wear a lot of hats. I'm official DJ for the Portland Trail Blazers. I'm also a business owner, OG Productions, as well as Leadertainment LLC and the Leadertainment Foundation. I've been working in Portland for over 30 years now, a lot as a mentor, community leader, advocate for Black and brown people. Of course, being a part of the music landscape in Portland, really pushing the narrative of how can we become better people. So it is a reflection of what we do in terms of our craft. Originally, I'm from Los Angeles, California. I grew up in Watts. And I moved to Portland in 1988. One of the things that I loved about Portland in comparison to growing up in LA is that it was about the people. Like, the people were pretty much nice here. I grew up in the atmosphere in LA where you always had to watch over your back, looking 2 or 3 streets ahead of you to make sure you wasn't being set up, or cornered off. Drugs and gang violence were kind of part of the fabric of LA. So coming to Portland, it was like, wow, the air is clean, the people are nice. I could walk up and down any street pretty much and not worry about what I was wearing. So it really became a place where not only can I get grounded, but also to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. So from there, I really just got very engaged in the community, because even as a young person, I always wanted to make an impact. I didn't know quite how it was going to happen or what it would, how it would translate. But I knew I was always born to, make an impact some way. And so Portland has been a great place for me to be able to get grounded and figure out what my identity was and what my purpose in life was. And so that's what I love about the Rose City. Part of me getting involved in events here in Portland, again, I started when I got engaged in the community. I started actually DJing events for young kids who got, good grades in school and stuff, and I would do these parties. And from there, I really started recognizing that my DJ platform was a way to bring people together. And so as I got more engaged in the community and started seeing that people needed more positive engagement, that's where, to me, event curation became even more important. And I think it's good just in general that people find spaces that they can come and feel inclusive, feel welcome. And again, Portland is a great place to curate those things, to figure out what your niche is. And for me, that niche is hip hop for me. And so being able to curate Hip Hop Week here in Portland has been a great thing, because not only is it just about, bringing people together, but it also activates everything from business collaborations. It creates culture. It allows us to own our own narrative in terms of the culture. PDX Hip Hop Week, which actually started off as a day, was proclamated in 2015. And it was as a result of some concerns that the hip hop community had there was a systematic shutting down of clubs and venues that primarily focused on hip hop music and Black and brown, patrons. And so it got to the point where, it was so much complaint about it and so much conflict that me and the co-founder, Star Child, may rest in peace, decided, let's go to the city. Let's just go to the city and ask, do you want or do you don't want hip hop to be here? And as a result, we spent 2 years from 2013 to 2015 meeting with police, meeting with the mayor, meeting with various agencies that directly impacted our ability to put on and curate events and feel comfortable doing hip hop shows here in Portland. And after 2 years, we figured that, there was a lot of misperceptions of each other. The hip hop community saw the city a particular way. They saw us a particular way, but no one was talking to each other. So as a result, the mayor said, well, while we're working on building this relationship and mending these situations, we need to make a statement that we're working on it. We're working together. And that's how Hip Hop Day was birthed. And in 2018, Star Child lost his life to his battle with cancer. And so I went back to this city and said, we need more than one day to celebrate the culture. and we need to structure it in such a way where the hip hop community had ownership. So if something ever happened to me, the vision doesn't die with me or die with Star Child, that the community has ownership. And so Hip Hop Week was birthed in 2018, you know, from Hip Hop Day, and it's been amazing since. And this year we get to come back, you know, and kick off our block party right here in front of City Hall where we all started. And we're excited about a whole full week of activation.